Well, all right. We're at the Magic Kingdom tonight, and we're going to go here on a train ride. The train closing the train track at 7 o'clock tonight, so we'll guarantee we can get around the whole park tonight at least once. So we shouldn't have anybody on here with us. So the other stations should be closed. So we're going to get on here. We're going to get on this last train here. We're going to actually try to get back here in the very back here. Try to get in the very back. That way there we're not interrupting. We're not getting in anybody's way with the stream or anything. So we're going to get back here in the very back, so we can actually slide around on here. So here's the very front out here. But I appreciate you joining me this evening for a magical, fun evening here at the Magic Kingdom. The Universal parks are closing at 6 o'clock every day this week. I think tomorrow night they're open till 7, so that's the reason we're not down there. So I saw that they were closing at 6. I figured I would just come over here and try to get on. So we're going to try to stay here on the inside. You got to be careful here. But we ought to get some pretty good views going around all of Magic Kingdom tonight on the train here. We'll see what all we can see this evening. But I figured this would be a good way to start to stream off going on a train ride all the way around Magic Kingdom. One of Walt's favorite things was the model trains, so we'll take us a little train ride this evening. So the Main Street train station depot is officially closed. They are officially closed at 7 o'clock. There goes the monorail. The monorail coming behind us here.
Picture from the old school train of the new side.
I'll go for this train than that train.
I think I know where that influence is.
Actually, you get some pretty good pictures if the train is not here from up here. Here comes another monorail. That one there's heading over to the Contemporary Resort. That will be the Contemporary Resort. Then it will go over to the Polynesian, Grand Floridian. Then come back here. That's what would be considered the resort monorail. Monorail Black. So they still letting people on up here. So they've not officially closed the monorail yet.
That's much better. Thank you.
Mommy, somebody keep having.
This is great. It did exactly what you stuck in.
Now this was actually considered a good to go day, so I didn't have to make a reservation tonight. Today and tomorrow are good to go days, and then you have to make a reservation for the rest of the week. I made a reservation for Epcot on Sunday, but I will actually be going to Hollywood Studios. But they had all the reservations for Hollywood Studios was already taken. So what I did was I made a reservation for Epcot. I'll swing into Epcot first, walk through Epcot and go out the back and then jump over to Hollywood Studios on the Skyliner, or just drive over. I might end up just driving over, go in, walk right back out, and then go over to Hollywood Studios, because once you make that first reservation, you can actually park hop after that, I believe. So I'll make the May the 4th reservation. I was going to do that last week and didn't do it, but it's already booked out for that day, for Sunday. So we'll be doing Sunday's live stream from Hollywood Studios, specifically the Star Wars land. We'll spend the majority of our time in there watching everybody. We'll people watch on Sunday. I can't. Gina will be here Saturday. We'll be at Epic on Saturday. I'm just wondering. I will try to make it to Universal tomorrow, so it'll be an early stream. Probably start at 5 o'clock. Be from 5 till 7 tomorrow.
Welcome aboard, folks. We're beginning a grand circle tour of the Magic Kingdom, with stops along the way in Frontierland and Fantasyland. Sit tight and keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs well inside the train. We're currently departing Main Street Station. And if you're missing those friendly faces already, not to worry. On this train, it's never goodbye. It's always see you real soon.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
Friends, I'm so delighted you've joined us today. There's nothing I enjoy more than showing folks around this Magic Kingdom, especially because it's certified proof that in these parts, dreams really do come true. See, there was a time not so long ago that I was just a young fella on Main Street with a balloon in my hand and a wish in my heart that someday I'd be the conductor of this train. And wouldn't you know it, with a bit of gumption and a dash of magic, here I am. So believe it when I say that around here, anything is possible. See what I mean? Hope you packed a compass, because that, folks, is the sound of adventure. Adventureland, I should say. Whether navigating wild jungle rivers, swashbuckling with jolly buccaneers, or even just scaling a towering treehouse, there's always plenty to explore here in Adventureland. Now, if you're more the rootin' tootin' type, then partner, saddle up, cause this here's Frontierland. Home to cowpokes, campfires, and country bears, this outpost is chock full of tall tales and an even taller mountain. We call it Big Thump. Catch a ride on its runaway trains and you'll see why. On a more musical note, just ahead, Princess Tiana is striking up the band for her big party. She made me promise to tell you folks, you're invited. We've reached Frontierland Station, everyone, so sit tight and hold those horses until we've come to a complete stop. If you're disembarking, please carry your strollers all the way off the platform before unfolding. Watch your step now. This is Frontierland Station.
As we're in the station, folks, please remain seated until the train comes to a full ending. No, please stop. And then you the 2 words of all clear. Until you hear those 2 words, please remain fully seated. Remain seated, folks. We're not there yet. Remain seated, please. Remain seated. All clear. Welcome to Frontierland Station. It's your closest gateway to Adventureland and Liberty Square.
So we're going to go all the way around and head back into actually Main Street. So we're not going to be getting off here. We're going to be continuing on a train ride here. There goes the Liberty Bell. You need to come and get your Liberty Bell rides in because I don't know when they're going to actually shut that down. Going to kind of miss that whole area there, all that green space.
Because I told her, we didn't even make it to
I remember being on a, hey Ralph, how you doing this evening? I remember being on a train like this in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. This would have been probably 1970 or so. And they had actors, Jesse James, Billy the Kid were robbing the train, had Indians riding horses up beside the train. I mean, it was a whole big show that they used to do back in the 70s when they had these train rides like this. There wasn't nothing to look at from except green space all the way over to here. Yeah, it's finally gotten hot down here, Ralph. It's probably mid 80s to high 80s today. Gina was looking at the weather. She's coming down. She's coming down Saturday or Friday from the beach, and it was actually going to be pretty much 88 for a high, 69, both Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So summer has finally hit the Central Florida area. I don't know if there's a set amount of time they have to sit here or not, but nobody's getting on. Oh, that's beautiful up there, ain't it? Regular heat wave. But that was that'd be some pretty good weather, 65 to 70. If it's sunshiny. We had some thunderstorms come through last night.
Finally. Operational update. We have begun our last laps of the night, so this will be the last time this train does stop here at Frontierland for the night. Once again, this will be the last and final stop for this train at Frontierland. We'll be going on to we'll be continuing on to Fantasyland for our next stop, and then our last and final stop of the evening is Main Street, USA, but this is the last time this train will stop at Frontierland with guests.
last ride of the night.
That sounds like a lot of fun. I've got, we've probably put out 120 yards of, 120 tons of mulch this spring so far. We got got about 3 local tree companies actually. As they're cutting these oaks down, they bring them to us. So that way they don't have to carry them to the dump and pay them to take care of them. We'll take them for free. So whenever they're in our around our neighborhood, they'll bring us some chips. It just takes so long to put them out and get them out. All right, here we go.
Howdy, folks.
Second
If you're
part
just
of the leg
joining
here.
us, a hearty welcome aboard. We're heading for our next stop, Fantasyland, before carrying on to Main Street, USA. Everybody stay seated and keep your hands and arms, feet and legs safely inside the train. And as always, keep an eye on your little ones.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
There it is, Big Thunder Mountain. Now, normally, folks around here have a one-track mind for gold. But mining seems to have been
Oh wow,
derailed.
look at that new track
If
up
they're
there.
working on that railroad all
Ooh,
the
it's
livelong
shiny
day.
new track.
So bet they'll be full steam ahead in no time. Hopefully with some new bells and whistles.
All new track.
The change in scenery means we've left the rattle and rumble of that old gold mine behind and entered my favorite leg of the journey. Lush wilderness, calm waters, and untamed beauty. Folks, we're in nature's wonderland. Isn't it something? Just think of the extraordinary things to see and do in these woods. Hiking trails, bird calls, fireflies, and starry nights. Setting out for adventure at sunrise and telling the tale around a campfire that night. Considering how wonderful things are out here, I'm fortunate that some of my closest friends call it home. That village is a truly special place. Folks, we're just about out of the woods and into the forest. The enchanted forest of Fantasyland, where magic... Listen. Hear that?
There it is! On that big metal snake!
Oh, Peter, that's not a snake. It's a train.
Train, huh? Well, I think it's finally time I trained my shadow to stay put! Hey! Get back here, Shadow! Shadow!
Oh, Tinkerbell, we really must find some stronger thread.
Told you it's enchanted, and not just the forest. From the tips of castle spires to the sands under the sea, magic and happily ever afters await around every corner in Fantasyland. Friends, travelers, children of all ages, we're coming down the track and heading straight for the stupendous, the sensational, the spectacularific Fantasyland Storybook Circus. This is the place to soar with Dumbo, or join Goofy in his stunt plane for some airborne acrobatics. This station is also your gateway to the rest of Fantasyland and Tomorrowland. Now, please wait until the train has come to a complete stop. Gather your juggling pins, unicycles, and other belongings, and carry your strollers away from the platform before unfolding them. That way we can start loading up for the next leg of our trip. For those disembarking, please watch your step and thanks for traveling with us. I hope you join us again real soon. If you're staying aboard, our next stop is Main Street Station.
As we're near the station, folks, please remain seated until the train comes to a full and complete stop. And then give you the 2 words of all clear. Until you hear those 2 words, once again, please remain fully seated until we come to a full and complete stop. Remain seated, folks. Remain seated, not yet. Wait for it. All clear. Welcome to Fantasyland Station. Also, this will be the
Well,
last
there's
time
not a
this train
lot
arrives
to-
at Fantasyland
not a
with
lot to
guests on
look
board.
at.
Once again, this will be the last time we arrive at the station with guests on
I mean,
board. The next
they
and
got a
final
lot
stop
of,
of the night for this
lot of
train
dead
will be
wood
Main
back there.
Street, USA.
lot of pine beetle trees down. A lot of stuff down back that way. I mean, they are keeping up the village there, it looks like. Don't know if it's as well kept as it used to be. But this could be this could definitely be a better train ride than it actually is right now, with a little bit of work, a little bit of effort. And I bet they got enough stuff in warehouses they could put along that track and make it more interesting. Some cowboys hanging out, some Indians hanging out, a couple of bears here and there, a couple of deer here and there. Just something else to look at.
$1,000 for 2 tickets. It says 2 VIP.
19 long time ago. Yep.
Looks like we're
Be
on our
interesting
way.
to compare
And
a
I'm so
video from
glad
then
to
to
have you
now
with
to
us.
see exactly
Next leg of our journey takes us
what
to
it
Main
looked like
Street,
then,
USA.
what it looks like now.
We'll head for Frontierland after that. Stay seated and keep your hands and arms, feet and legs inside the train at all times. Oh, and please keep an eye on your children.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
Next up is a place that's always ahead of the curve. And not just because we're on a straightaway. Our metropolis of mechanical marvels, Tomorrowland.
Hey,
As
security
you know,
dip.
I love this railroad about as
you
much
doing
as
this
a
evening,
songbird
Deb?
loves the morning. But I'm still awed by the rockets and spaceships and
I thought
Unidentified users.
I did not realize that was you, security dip. That wasn't that long ago. It was only 19. So it was only 20 years ago.
Users, please proceed to Tron Line Central 140. Once digitized, you may board your line
Getting closer and closer. They're counting down to Portofino.
Competition is fierce and fast. Stick together.
It'll be here before you know it.
not do something. And that's the secret that makes
Gina said you was on Lorena Creole's
simple once you hear it,
stream last night. I started to get on it. I was trying to edit a video. I've got a video that from Broadway to Beach.
The sky's the limit, but even
That if I would
Tomorrowland.
stop closing my oh look at that, you got a little boat out there. A little boat out there in the pond. No, it's not a boat. I thought that was a boat. But yeah, I thought
Our trip around the Magic Kingdom is almost complete. I can't thank you enough.
if I would
for spending
stop
part of your
closing my
day with
laptop,
me.
that video
And
would have
I
been
hope
up
you
last
enjoyed
night,
your
but I keep
journey
closing my
as much
laptop
as I've
and it
appreciated
stops the
being a
download.
part
I've done
of
it again today.
We're now approaching
I closed
our
my
most
laptop
charming
when I left.
destination, Main Street, USA.
When I left to come down
a
here,
place where the only
and I
thing
checked the
sweeter than the
upload on
townsfolk
it, it stopped.
is the treats.
So
After
I'll
our
get it
stop,
uploaded
we'll be
tonight.
heading for Frontierland, followed by a visit to Fantasyland. For now, stay seated until our train comes to a complete stop. Then pick up your belongings and carefully disembark. If you have strollers to unfold, please take them all the way beyond the platform so new passengers can safely hop aboard. It'd be mighty kind of you. And while we're being neighborly, what say we give our fellow travelers a friendly wave hello? This is Main Street Station, after all. Welcome to Main Street, USA.
As we're at the station, folks, please remain seated until the train comes to a full and complete stop. And I give you the all clear. Until you hear those two words, please remain fully seated. Remain seated, folks. Remain seated. All clear. Welcome to Main Street, USA. This is the last and final stop for this train for this evening, folks. We do hope you have a great rest of your evening.
Alright, so that was the train tour this evening. Let me know if you've got an area that's a specific place you want me to go. Let me know what it is. Drop me a comment and we will head there. Deb, you got anything you want me to go look at for you? Like I said, Universal is closing tonight at 6 o'clock. So that's the reason I came down here. We'll be doing Universal tomorrow. Probably try to get down there before 5 and start the stream before 5. And between 5 and 7 tomorrow at Universal. Got some collectible pennies down here. But if you just turned into the stream here, if you've got anywhere you want me to go check out for you, we will go look at anything you want to look at. Just drop a comment. Now, we'll not be doing the fireworks tonight. There's so many people in this area, and the internet is just terrible at that point in time. So I can't stream it because it's just so much lag. And all right, so let's head into the confectionery first. And just drop me a hint if it starts lagging on you. Just drop me a hint, and we'll get out of the buildings, because that's usually when it starts lagging the most. The Sweetest Spoons Showcase. You know, even though I don't eat a lot of sweets, I do like watching them work back here. Actually, quite a few people in here this evening. Let's see, looks like we got some waffles, some Mickey's going on here. Yeah, they, I don't know what they're doing. I honestly do not know what they're doing. It's kind of, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's kind of upsetting. Yeah, there's actually a pretty good crowd on Main Street. Now, I didn't have to make a reservation to come over here today, so that tells you that there is not a lot of people in the park. I mean, this whole week, everything is open up until Sunday, and it's actually, Hollywood Studios is actually closed on Sunday to make reservations for annual pass holders. But it's he's actually got an Easter bunny kind of look to him, don't they? Like Easter. These are $13.99. Your regular caramel apples are $7.49. Peanuts is $7.99. What, the Crocs? I had a pair of Crocs that I wore on the golf course, and I think that was probably actually the best work shoes I'd had in a long time when I got those. But they were closed. They were closed toe. They didn't have holes in them. So this is the, is this the Pandora store? Maybe. You get your Mickey Mouse watch here. $375. $4.99. I like the Goofy one there. I like Goofy. Donald there. Pretty cool. All right, let's go into Crystal Arts here. $61,580, and you can take it home today. Wow. Wow. All right, so what we got going on in here? Look at all the glassware. Oh, he's actually doing some. Is he making that right there, right now?
Yeah, it's just Christmas. Sure.
I like Gorilla up there. Woo! All right, Ralph. Well, how much you think it is, Ralph? Wow, 285,000.
Dumbo. Dumbo. Oh, he's gorgeous. Even his nose is pink. Yeah. 17,000.
Wow. Yeah.
Oh, they're beautiful.
17,000 for Dumbo there.
I know. My eyes are dry.
And you do get a certificate of authenticity. That's important.
Yeah, that is.
That's always important when you get that. Oh, look at Tiana. Tiana's
And she's new.
$36,000.
I tell you.
Oh, look at Stitch now. Stitch, you know Stitch is going to save the Walt Disney Company this year. The little alien is actually going to save the Walt Disney Company. $49,000 for Belle and the Beast. Cinderella, $35,000. And I guess we got some, never seen this, but I've never come back here and looked at this. Wow, you got the furnace going back there. Actually got two furnaces here. And they are actually burning right now. Those are actually 2,100 degrees in there, I believe is what it says. Choose your pumpkin color for $125. And here's all of your tiaras. Oh, all this stuff looks good. That's a lot of Mickey bars. Yes, it is, Ralph. It's a lot of Mickey bars. You can get a lot of ice cream. Look at this. Look at the Stitch stuff here. Yeah. Now that movie, I'm not a big fan of the remakes, live action remakes. But I've seen that the other day, and I think that's probably the most that I have laughed during a movie trailer. That's probably the most I have laughed in a long time, was during that movie trailer. It looks like it's going to be so funny and so good. That's the reason I'm saying he's going to Stitch is going to singly save the movies this year for Walt Disney, I believe. You'll be down Thursday night. Your 90th Disney trip. How many times a year do you come down?
That would be the reason.
How many times a year do you come down? You come down multiple times a year, I guess. Well, I'll be around all week. If Universal's closing the parks down the way they've been closing them down, they closing at 6 tonight, I'll be down here more often. It's actually a little bit closer for me to run down to here than it is to go to Universal. But I'm gonna try to go down tomorrow. So we're going to head over to Adventureland. We can cross over the street. I think the fireworks are at 9 o'clock tonight. So I always like to go left. I always like to start my evening over in Adventureland for some reason. And just walk around the outside circle. get everything in. It's going to be a more and more people will actually start piling into here.
Walkway, go about half the way down.
You can't look at the crowd level here and tell yourself how many people are actually in the park, because there's so many people who will start piling in here to try to get good seats for the fireworks. Oh.
Well, no, they both have birthdays.
Okay, so you got a channel. Okay, so you're just north of Jacksonville. So you're actually you're about what, about 3.5 hours away. Do you do St. Augustine a lot? My son lives on the south side of Jacksonville, right there at the base. He actually surfs there at the base, the Navy base. I think they call it the, gosh, I forget what they call it. But he's not a mile, 2 miles off the beach, and that's the reason they picked down there. So he's got 2 friends that live down there from high school. They all surf, so that's the reason they picked that spot, because of the surfing in that area.
I didn't know anything before I started. I didn't know where anything was. And somehow, it's just, I just know where it is.
Actually, that's where me and Gina were talking about that in the in retirement, maybe in the Palm Coast area. A little too far away for me to do this pretty consistently. I just got to I've got to figure out a couple of things. Actually, we're going to head up into the Swiss Family Treehouse here. Well, we'll pass. We got this family getting on it. They're going to be probably really slow. So that's the name of your channel also? Fig Farms and Adventures. Mayport, yeah, he's right there. He's right there on the south side. Gina will stop, and she'll actually stop and do see them on her way home on Sundays when she leaves. She'll swing in, stop and see them. Whoa! Almost got me. It almost got me. That camel, spitting camel, almost got me. Let's slide down and see what the Jungle Cruise is right now. Kind of want to do a Jungle Cruise tonight. Might hit it right before the fireworks. See what the wait time is right now. It's only a 40-minute wait right now. It looks longer than 40 minutes, but it's only 40 minutes. So that'll probably be about a 20-minute wait, 30 minutes before the fireworks. Okay. So do you do anything with those, with your quail farms? Your chicken? Organic chickens? My brother keeps telling me about a channel that some guys got set up with a chicken, and it's set up on a live stream. And if you make a donation, it will actually feed the chicken, and you get to feed the chicken like that. I mean, that's a pretty good idea, actually, I think. There was a dancing chicken in Gatlinburg that we got some the old 16 millimeter film of, and it coming out and dancing. So last week I did Pirates of the Caribbean, and the lag was really bad back there, so I'm not going to do that tonight. We'll skip on the Pirates. We'll see what the wait time is.
Just sort of behind the hell out of it.
25 minutes right now on the wait time for Pirates.
No, I didn't do
So passage to Frontierland. Okay. The farmhands are abundant. Yeah, okay. That's cool though. I like that. Chickens, like I said, my brother down in Tennessee, they have chickens. They raise chickens for the eggs. So I think they told me he's got 6 roosting hens right now, I believe is what he said he had. And I think that's more than enough to keep them busy. They got a couple acres. But yeah, it's 16 roosting chickens. That'd be or 6 roosting chickens. It gets a lot of eggs off of them though.
dance. Well, you have to literally record every one. No, it doesn't work here. I think they're gonna, yeah, they look pretty dry right now. So I think they're actually, yeah, they're are they on?
I think that was their daughters that were waving there. So I was going to tell them they were on a live streamer, so if they want to see themselves, they can see themselves on that live stream. But I decided against it. I'll go back here and see what Tiana's, the wait time is right now for Tiana's. I like the Critter Co-op. I think they've got some really nice stuff. Got some really nice stuff in there. I like the way they've set that up in there.
Yeah, I know.
So 65 minutes right now. 55 minutes for standby for Tiana's. It's not really that bad, really, I don't think. 55 minutes.
Well, it's Space Mountain. But I do want, because my friends are in the balloon park.
Actually, it's not bad at all, because once Big Thunder Railroad gets kicked off here, you'll have probably maybe a third of those people or a quarter of those people will be on Big Thunder.
Passeio no barco. É por aqui, ó. Ali embaixo, por aqui. É muito legal. É, filho. Meu papai tá tirando foto. Oh, but it has Tiana the regular.
You got PTO screaming. PTO screaming at me. Okay. I guess it is going through the mic system pretty good right now, the sound. They don't have it blocked off, they just have it closed down. The shooting gallery. It looks like, let's see what they've got in there. Just looked, this guy just walked up here and looked into it. The Frontier's best kept secret. Okay. So they do have a lot of it decorated out. Got a big fireplace. So this is a DVC lounge. Actually looks pretty neat in there. It fits the area. They've kept it in that same two freestyle. Looks like they've got two freestyle Coke machines in there, but they've kept it authentic to Frontierland. So that's actually a good sign for right now that they're not going completely crazy with it and going to do a complete retheming of it. Don't know when that'll open up, or if it might even be open now. I don't know. Hey, hon. Hey, honey. Okay, yeah, it's a good evening. It's a little on the. Actually, it's not that breeze is not blowing that hard right now. It's blowing a lot harder earlier, so it's actually starting to cool down nicely right now. It's picked up now. I say that now it's picked up. So the flags were standing still, now they're out. But so the Liberty Riverboat Landing's closed down for the evening. But if you would hit that like button for me, everybody. And if you've got something that you want me to go look at, it doesn't matter where it's at in the parks. I mean, we pretty much hit everything on the right-hand side of Main Street. Went on a train ride all the way around the park. So if there's anything you want me to go look at, just drop a comment, drop a like, and we will go check it out for you as much as we can. But I want to see what the Haunted Mansion wait time is. It looks like it's going to be about 20 minutes. So it's got so 30 minutes on the Haunted Mansion right now. Hey Leah, how you doing this evening? Thank you for coming in, joining the stream. I know we usually do Universal. We did Universal last Tuesday. They were closing at 6 tonight. And it's 6 o'clock almost all week until Friday and Saturday. It's starting to wonder if they did open up Epic Universe to outside today. I'm just wondering if that's got something to do with their closing the other parks down early. Small World's a 10-minute wait right now. Peter Pan looks like it's going to be about a 40. Which is not really a bad wait time for Peter Pan. Yeah, right at 45 minutes. Wait time on Peter Pan's 45 minutes right now.
Locked it off already.
I don't know if that's Grad Bash or not. It might be. They had Grad Bash a couple of weeks ago, and then last week they were open every night till 9 o'clock, it seemed like, or 8 o'clock at least. So I don't know what's going on over there. They closing tomorrow night at 7. So depending on what my workload is tomorrow, what goes on the golf course, I might be able to make it down there and start a stream about 5 o'clock. It usually too early to start one of, but we'll do it anyway. Thinking about starting over at Portofino and doing a live stream and just go to all the resorts on campus, on the West Campus, and go start at Portofino, do Hard Rock, do City Walk, walk over to Royal Pacific, Aventura, and then hit Cabana Bay last. Enchanted Tales with Belle. That's a good memory with Nalani, isn't it, Gina? What was she? She played Beast in that, didn't she? The line for Tron is actually pretty long last week when we were over here. I think it was 90 minutes last week when we were here. We'll go back and see what it is. That's where we're heading right now. We'll go back and see where it is. I mean, last week when we were here, this was all lined with strollers last week. So that's not quite as many people here tonight as there was last Wednesday. Well, like I said, it's a good to go night. I didn't have to make a reservation for any park, so I could have just came right over. Yeah, I love running into Lorena. I don't know. I don't know what they call it over here. I don't never see those. I don't never see them out the way they are over at Universal. So I've seen them in the resorts. I've seen them in that lounge there, and I saw one somewhere else. So it's a didn't see what the standby was for Ariel or Little Mermaid.
I see it. That's just
I did not, I actually looked, I was thinking about maybe looking at reaching out to, was it Dave's DVC and seeing what his prices were. I know, I was going to look at, I mean, the other resort that we're going to be at on Saturday. They were $800 some a night, which that's not going to do that. Kind of pretty high priced on everything. I'm gonna head back to Tron, make sure we get Tron in. See what the wait time is on Tron. They were, when I looked at their website, trying to think of which resort I was looking at. Animal Kingdom Lodge was really cheap, which really surprised me. Usually that's the cheapest one because that's the farthest one out. They didn't have any of the value were not, none of the value were available. Pop Century, all those were sold out. But it doesn't make sense to, I mean, I looked at Portofino. Portofino was only 426. Actually, Royal Pacific was more than Portofino was for Friday and Saturday night. Thinking it was like $350 for, gosh, Boardwalk. I'll have to look at that again. Boardwalk, I believe, maybe. Well, you're only doing 2 nights. You don't get them. You don't get any good rates for 2 nights. So we decided to just do dinner somewhere nice. So I'm gonna try to make reservations for Flora Tavern, Tervina at Helios on Friday night. $3.50 each. That's good. That's really good. Especially for the cabins. Now that's the new cabins, right? Yeah, I mean right now it's right now it's really like I said, I mean doesn't seem to be a lot of people right now. I know they're doing everything they can to get people to book.
Now approaching Tomorrowland Speedway.
I see a lot of cheer going on right now. Now trying to figure out what's going on over to Swan and Dolphin, because they are actually parking right now in the Magic Kingdom parking lot for the Swan and Dolphin and taking them over by bus back over to the resorts. I don't know what's going on over there, whether they're redoing the parking. They might be repaving the parking lots or something.
Sorry.
But they've been doing that for a week. They were doing it last week when I came over. And they were doing it again tonight. So the outer parking lot over by the Polynesian. Space Mountain's actually 60 minutes right now. Okay, so they doing food and wine convention over to Swan and Dolphin. Okay. Yeah, I was wondering what was going on over there. So right now, Tron is actually 85 minutes right now for that ride, for 85 minutes. Tron, Tron. 60 minutes, 65 minutes for Space Mountain, 85 minutes for Tron.
Dice que te esperamos.
She's looking all pretty. As I'm walking over towards the people mover, see exactly how long. Astral Orbiter is down right now. They've got it completely broke down. They're doing a complete refurb on it. Looks like the new track over. Looked really good over at the, God, I can't think of the name of it. Drawing a blank. But it looked good. The new track looks really good. They're putting in. So people mover must be down. Yeah, it's down. That's not moving at all right now. Carousel progress. There's pretty much a walk on when it gets around to you. Buzz Lightyear's Space Rangers is a 20-minute wait.
Get up here and we'll see it again.
So Monsters Laughing is actually a 10-minute. Or laugh floor, I guess.
reservations sooner rather than later as that's for the show will fill up quickly. If you're coming into Main Street or the park exit, please
get a time check. It's about 8:20 right now, so you can see everybody starting to pile in. So we're going to slide back, see if we can't get on maybe the Jungle Cruise and see what the Jungle Cruise wait is. See what those wait times stay at back there in Adventureland and Frontierland. So if you've seen the fireworks, that's a great opportunity to get on a few rides. Back in the back there, Frontierland.
Gotcha.
These people I can see that.
Firework viewing is going to be towards the castle.
Firework viewing on Main Street in front of that castle.
So it's hardly any space up there in front of the castle right now for viewing. I mean, it turns into a free-for-all.
The regular one. I eat the plant-based. That's down now, so I've gotten farther, either closer to a tower or farther away from the castle, because it just gets really laggy there. Everybody's trying to stream in there or using the internet, either going Facebook Live or something. It just gets really, really laggy there. So appreciate it if you hung in there with me while we cut through there. And I want to come back here, maybe get on the Jungle Cruise. Actually going to head back here and see, I can't hold my phone. It's actually pretty crowded in here right now. Like I said, it's there's no reason to try to stream the fireworks up there because it just gets so crowded. So many people up there. So we're going to get on, see if we can get on the Jungle Cruise. See what the wait time is for the Jungle Cruise. Not going to do Pirates because it just it gets really laggy in there.
You have?
on that ride. And same thing on the same thing on the Haunted Mansion. It just gets really, really laggy. So we'll see if we can get on a see what the wait times here are on the Jungle Cruise. Usually they'll drop down to 20 or 30 minutes the closer you get to the fireworks. And you can actually see the fireworks while you're on the riverboat back here. So if you've seen the fireworks enough and you're really not interested in seeing the fireworks, it's actually a really good time. It's saying 30 minutes, but I'd almost bet you it's lower than that. Then they're eating good right now. So that's how they clean up at night. They turn all the ducks loose. So we're going to get on the Jungle Cruise. Do us a Jungle Cruise tonight. They had nobody on that boat. Must be training. It's a training boat.
DOT. First excursion. 1937, 1933, over Schweitzer Falls. When we do get a boat, we're going to name it Congo Connie, Mamba Wanda, Congo Connie. Oh yeah, okay. Then we're going to Sadie. Justin, Here, can I get the backpack, please? Need that.
As a reminder, passengers traveling on the Nile.
So this is pretty much the perfect time to come down and get on the Jungle Cruise if you're not interested in watching the fireworks. So about 30 minutes before the fireworks start, you'll actually start getting lower wait times back here on the Jungle Cruise. I would say probably Pirates will probably drop down to 10 minutes. Haunted Mansion will drop down to 10. Tiana's might drop down to 20 or 30. So when we come off of the Jungle Cruise, we're going to head back to Tiana's and see exactly what Tiana's actually is. See how low it actually gets.
California. Yeah. Sorry. That's all right. That's what I'm here. We lived in Vegas for 20 years. Oh, yeah. In Brook Jaw. Oh, okay. Nice. Yes, I like it here. Love it. Yeah. How long have you been here for? 4 years. Yeah, me too. We're already here 6 times a year. Might as well just live here. You know? Right. Well, we're happy to have you. Hi there. How many? One. Just hanging out right over there. Have a good time. How many? 3.
Attention skippers, the use of Jungle Navigation Company boats for daredevil trips over, what's that, Switzel Falls is strictly prohibited. So we'll try to get up to the front left so I can get the captain in all of the shots if I can. That's my goal.
Right on that square one right there. Perfect. Watch your head, watch your step. Use those handrails, everybody. Watch your head, step on the all.
Alright, so I'm going to get lucky here.
Good job, good job. Good form.
I'm going to get very lucky.
You can do it. Watch your head, watch your step.
We're going to be right up on the captain.
All right. Make sure we do remain fully seated with our hands. Our team is legs inside the boat at all times. And parents, watch your kids. With all that being said, we are clear and out of here. Now everybody lift up your favorite hand and wave goodbye to all.
Everybody wave goodbye.
On the dock.
Hi, friends. How many?
Probably have seen things. See some animals, elephants.
So I'm gonna try to get that front left position.
I'm lost. You'll get him next time.
They switched out skippers on us.
Hey, good news for you. Boat's here. Bad news for you. I'm no longer the one driving.
All right.
You're gonna go down to your right next to that skipper. Watch your head.
Watch your step. Use those handrails.
You're gonna follow right.
Watch your head. Watch your step. Use those handrails. Watch your head. Watch your step. Use those handrails. Watch your head. Watch your step. And use those handrails. Watch your head. Watch your step. Use those handrails. And do not cross over those center crates. It's not a crate. Idea. Watch your head, watch your step. Use those handrails. Watch your head, watch your step. Use those handrails. Now, just like my favorite color, we are clear. All right, now for your safety, please remain seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the boat at all times. And please supervise your children. And children, please supervise your parents. Now, welcome to the world famous Jungle Cruise, where we are world famous for being famous around the world. My name is Skipper Veronica, and I will be your skipper for the next 3 weeks. We're going to start your cruise in the Amazon rainforest. Now, here in the Amazon, it mists for 365 days a year. Yeah, but this is not a leap year, so you guys missed a day. Now, if you take a look at those beautiful butterflies, did you know that their wings can grow up to 12 inches, or a whopping 1 foot? Yeah, that's why we call them the rulers of the jungle. True monarchs. Now, right over here, we have inspiration balls. Now, everyone say, ooh.
Ooh.
Everyone say, ah.
Ah.
Everyone say, Skipper Veronica, you are so amazing.
Skipper Veronica, you are so amazing.
Wow, thank you guys. That was truly inspirational. All right, now we're going to head down the Congo River. So let's see how far this boat can go. Now, raise your hand if you have seen the Jungle Book. Yeah, it's right over there, you guys. Now, just up ahead, we have boats, baits, and bites. Yeah, this used to just be a bait shop, but that business, it kind of went underwater. Yeah, and I don't see anyone working. Canoe? Now, right behind me is a ginormous python. Now, do not get too close. He might get a crush on you. And that is one constricting relationship. Let me Oh my goodness, you guys. That is such a cute gorilla with a gun. Oh, what a cute... Wait a minute. A gorilla with a gun. Now, everyone stay calm. But if you are wearing yellow, please do not make any banana noises. Yeah, they find them appealing. Now we're going to head down the Nile River. And it just goes on for miles and miles and miles. Yeah, and if you don't believe me, then you are in Africa. Yeah, because right over here we have an African elephant. Now, did you know that elephants have the best memory out of any animal? Let's remain seated for me, my friend. Thank you. Yeah, now right over here we have an African elephant. Now, did you know that elephants have the best memory out of any animal in the entire jungle? Yeah, I wish I had a memory like that. Now we're going to head up into the African belt, home to a wide array of animals. And those ones right there, yeah, they're how I find out what's happening in the jungle. They are my daily news.
that, you guys. Those lions are taking care of that sleeping zebra. Yeah, he looks dead. Tired. Yeah, anyways, we'll let him rest in peace. Oh my goodness, you guys. I've never seen anything like this before in my entire life. There are just so many rocks on that beach. Wow. Oh, take it in, folks. Take it in. But do not take it for granted. All right, now if you look right this way, you are going to see absolutely nothing. Wow. Now we're gonna head into crocodile country, home to my good friend Old Smiley and his sister Ginger. So please keep your hands inside the boat, because Old Smiley, he's always just sitting there, waiting on a handout. Alright, now if you look to the front of the boat, you are going to see the most beautiful thing you have ever seen in your entire life. Yeah, and right over there is Schweitzer Falls, named after our founder of the Jungle Navigation Company, Dr. Albert Falls. Now, right up ahead, we have my favorite vacation spot. You know, it might look a little plain, but it really is a home away from home. You know, somewhere to crash. Now, folks, we are going to head into the hippo pool, and do not worry, they are not dangerous. Wait, I think I got that one wrong. Yeah, they are very dangerous, and it looks like they're going to charge the boat. But don't worry, I'll scare them away just like I scared away my ex-boyfriend. I love you! Yeah, that is right, folks. They are afraid of commitment. Yeah, they'll never live happily ever after. You know, some people say that my job is so easy that even a monkey can do it. But no, you guys know those are chimps. Now, just around the corner, we're gonna see my good friend, Annette. Yeah, she's quite the catch. You know, butterflies just aren't what they used to be.
Sit down.
Caterpillars. Now, folks, this is the moment you have all been waiting for. It is the one, the only, the eighth wonder of the world. Give it up for the backside of water! Oh, that was just amazing, but please do not try that at home. Yeah, you will hit your head on the faucet. Now, it looks like we're gonna head into the Mekong River, and I will say it has Mekong me a bit nervous. Yeah, inside that ancient temple, there is a giant 500-pound tiger. Yeah, so, what's your name, my friend?
Cove.
Cove? Alright, if anything bad happens, Skipper Cove's in charge.
Cove.
The elephant bathing pool, and don't worry, you can take as many photos as you want. They do have their trunks on. Yeah, did you know that elephants can grow up to 4 feet while humans can only grow up to 2? Now, if you take a look under that waterfall, you will see my good friend Bertha. She is a great example of what happens when you spend way too long in the shower. Yeah, it almost happened to me once. No, just kidding, you guys. I don't shower. Speaking of showers, watch out. This elephant's gonna splash the boat. No, just kidding, you guys. A little bit of dry humor for you right there. Now, we are coming to the end of our cruise together, and I would just like to say I have loved taking you all through the jungle today, and I hope you all have loved being taken. Now, before you guys leave, we are going to stop at our gift shop. Yeah, I would really recommend purchasing a hat to remember your cruise today, because here at the Jungle Navigation Company, we are known for our capsizing. Yeah, I know you guys may be thinking that we left a whole bunch of monkeys in charge of the gift shop. Don't worry, you guys, the elephant is in charge. Alright, now I've got a joke for you psychics on board. Yeah, alright, anyways. What's your favorite ride, Skipper Cove?
Pooh.
Aww. The Jungle Cruise is what she said?
Yeah.
That is just so sweet. Aww. What's your favorite ride?
What's your favorite ride?
Yeah, you. Right, just for me, it's either for me, my friend. The Jungle Cruise? Aw, you don't have to lie to me, it's okay. Alright, friends, let's remain seated for me. Thank you. Now remain seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the boat at all times. And please supervise your children. Now, you guys, I would really just like to say that out of all of my cruises, you all have certainly been the most recent. Now get out. I'm sorry, that was really rude. Please get out, you guys. Watch your head, watch your step, use those handrails, and do not cross over those center crates. Watch your head, watch your step, use those handrails, and don't cross over those center crates. Watch your head, watch your step, use those handrails. Have a great night, folks. Watch your head, watch your step, use those handrails.
You're welcome. Have a great rest of your night. Watch your head, watch your step, use the handrails.
All right, watch your hand, watch your step. Use those handrails.
I'm not gonna lie, that was better.
All right, so actually, going to actually come over here and see if I can actually. All right, so right now the Jungle Cruise is a 15-minute wait. So it went from 60 when we first looked at it about 2 hours ago, 30 minutes when we got on it. Now it is at 15 minutes. So you can see that how good of a time this is to actually come back here and get on the Jungle Cruise. Let's go back and check out Tiana's right now.
You're going too far.
Have you done
here?
So right now, Aladdin's Carpet's only a 5-minute wait.
Yes, I do. I own
The Tiki Room is completely empty. So I'm actually right now I'm actually filming B-roll for another video that I'm gonna do. Hopefully, I'll say that, and then I'll see if I can I can't get over the talking into a mic over already filmed. So I'm actually trying to. You might hear this again if you watch the channel later on. You might hear the same thing, because this is exactly what I'm trying to do. Is I'm recording right now with my EOS R6, my big camera, and we're doing the live stream with my phone. So I wanted to get the wait times and all these rides back here when the fireworks are going on, just to show a hack. And this is the hack, is to come back here and do these rides when the fireworks are going on. Whew, that's too bright. So right now it's a 5-minute wait on Pirates of the Caribbean. You know, the lowest wait time that you'll ever see on the Haunted Mansion, can you guess what the lowest wait time that you will ever see on the Haunted Mansion? Lucky 13. That's the lowest wait time that they will actually take it down. It could be a 5-minute wait. It could be a walk-on, and they're only going to put 13 minutes on it. That's as low as it will go. But let's go back and see what Tiana's is. Tiana's is a low wait. We'll actually hop on Tiana's. So if it's in that 15-minute wait time, we'll probably go ahead and do it. Probably go ahead and get on it. Because like I said, right now is actually the best time. If you're not interested in seeing the fireworks, come back in the back here, or go hit 7 towards Mine Train. Fireworks are at 9 or 10 o'clock with that 30 to 15 minutes in front and a little bit after, because everybody is going to be leaving the park. I mean, it's actually the worst time to leave the park is right after the fireworks. So you need to just come back in. Don't know what time the park closes tonight. Probably going to be 10 or 12 unless they're doing some type of special event later on, which I don't know if they are. But come back and look at the moon up there. It's a pretty moon up there. Pretty moon up there. But come back and do some of these rides. And especially if you're going to be here multiple days, if you're going to be down 4 or 5 days, you can actually come back.
Good evening, dreamers of all ages. In just a few minutes,
So fireworks are going to be starting up here in a few minutes. Actually, right here is a good place to actually watch the fireworks from. I mean, you can't see the projections on the castle, but you can actually see all the way up to the castle and see the fireworks from up here. And actually, the Swiss family treehouse is actually a pretty good place to watch the fireworks from. As you're going up, I think it's there at the kitchen. It's got a pretty good field of view to get back here and see it. So we'll see what Tiana's is, because this will be the one that everybody will run back here and try to get on.
So we'll see what Tiana's is. Alright, so right now, Tiana's Bayou Adventure has dropped down to a 10-minute wait. You've got 10 minutes right now on Tiana's. So right now is a great time. So Jungle Cruise dropped down to 15 minutes. Pirates was 5. Tiana's is actually 10. Oh, look at those beignets.
Say, if you like to cut a rust like I do, then you should check out the band's playing at Ranitas. Yes, the music at that club is sure to have you hopping too. But enough of my rambling. Here's one last tune from the Claiborne Avenue cast with their rendition of Ramble.
50-foot plunge ahead. Now we're in the salt mines here. Some TNT storage here.
Right next customer. How many? 1, we're going to make a U-turn, row 12. How many? 3.
You carry your phone when you're awesome. You don't want to get nationals, you can see it here. I know, nationals. I can't ride with both of you. I'm sorry.
So I think I've got a little bit going on here. Woo!
fireworks right now. There's Lewis.
Calling all musicians. Man, it's hard to find a band in the bar.
Daddy told me fairy tales can come true. You gotta make them happy. All depends on you. So I'm real hard each and every day. My things are sure of just doing what I do. Look out, boys, I'm coming through.
Pretty good little fireworks show, seeing the fireworks from Tiana's here tonight.
Tiana wasn't kidding, y'all. This Zydeco band she found can play. Hallelujah!
I would love for y'all to play my party tonight.
Cats can play.
They sure can relate, but we gotta keep searching high and low.
How far can I go?
Talent everywhere. If you dig down deep enough.
Gosh, we just got shrunk. Just got shrunk. Got shrunk. Now we're the size of little fireflies.
Invite your little friends to tag along too. Hope you enjoyed Daddy Tiny. Now let's get you back to your big, old, beautiful self.
Everybody wish me well here. Hopefully we don't lose one of these cameras going down. Oh God, here we go. Oh gosh. Alright, so that was not too wow. Still going. Fireworks are still going back here. Little fireworks. Little fireworks up there. Little firework action. Woo. fireworks up there? So there is there is no one coming on. This is pretty much a walk on right now. So it's a 5-minute wait right now for Tiana's because there is no one in here right now getting on. Alright, so we're going to head over and see what the haunted mansion is and see if I was correct. And then maybe we'll see what Peter Pan is. Peter Pan ought to be still at a pretty low wait time. Everybody will usually try to go to 7 Dwarfs first. And then I've got a lot of water on the... Hopefully I got it off. Got a lot of water on the screen here. Alright, so there is no one in here right now. Just a few people walking in. So let's stay at 10 minutes. I don't know what's happened here. I lost my finale. So they popping the music back here. If you want to see the fireworks, you got some people up here on the bridge watching fireworks. I mean, you can see everything from here. So instead of, unless you want to just see the projections on the castle, there's a lot of different viewing areas that you can actually watch the fireworks from and not be with all of the people up there in the middle of all the action. So you can
see everything from back here. And not have all the hassle and the bustle of being in front of the castle and trying to jockey for a position up there. There's nobody back here right now. I actually don't mind it. I mean, it's pretty good back here right now. I mean, you've got sun back here. But the Hop on Tron, Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, Space Mountain, this is actually a really good time to do it. Let's see what we are here. Let's see what we are. Peter Pan's going to be the quickest one to really jump up, just because how close it is to the castle. So it's already hit 30 minutes, or 35 minutes already. So I would bet that dropped down to at least 15. So we'll have to come back and check that out later, again at some point in time. So make sure you hit that like button, subscribe. We'll see you on the flip side. Stay frosty. Remember, Magic Kingdom's calling your name.